What up, y'all? Nibbler's pumped. It's Mystery Sunday. Which means, you know, we gotta play... that guy. Right, Fishy? Alright, let's just get going. There is no need to dilly-dally. We got a murder to solve. All right, we got the fixed tennis matches. We got the boxing match coming up. All our money's on Vale. We took money from the bad guy O'Leary. Welcome, Selena. How we doing? Yeah, so we took money from O'Leary and put it all on Vale for the chick that owns the boxing gym. Did we see this? I don't remember. No, we didn't meet no moose. I figured a moose would be taller than a cat.
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Oh, that's right. We're breaking in.
Room service. I've brought the bottles you ordered.
I didn't order me no drinks. And you're not wearing the hotel uniform. Move on, you drunk.
Oops. Yeah, let's try that again.
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm the hotel director.
I'm John Blackmore, director of the Balford Hotel. We like to make our distinguished guests feel welcome. Please accept this small token of our appreciation.
Oh, sure. I was fixing to leave, but I guess them monuments ain't going anywhere. Well, come on in then.
Getting in Farnham's room was easy. Earning his trust was another story. I always have an ace up my sleeve.
Blackmore?
Drunk?
You okay, partner?
The best way to earn someone's trust is to make them believe they've earned yours. And sometimes
Are we acting drunk?
the best way to fake it is to tell the truth. I don't know where to begin.
I ran it at two-timer, now he's dead. Before I got my ass kicked again. The world's falling to pieces. So
The world is falling to pieces. And so am I. Everywhere I look, I see corruption, lies, and filth. New York is nothing but a landfill.
You Yankees can't get worked up. Down in Texas, we got them damn Catholics
Down
from Mexico.
Texas.
But sure as hell, there's a way to deal with it all.
One of the tricks of this trade is to be wary of the biases we all have. They cloud our judgment and blur the person in front of us, painting them with the shades of our preconceived notions
like Latino
of who they
Catholics.
should be. But every once in a while,
It's
you
kind
run
of
into someone so
specific,
locked
huh?
in personality that they can only be regarded as a stereotype. Farnham was a disgrace, not only to himself, but to Texas and the entire human race. To think I had to impersonate him. I wish I was like you. You seem so content, so free of burdens.
Stop right there, partner. You think this old dog don't have ticks? Let me tell you something about my first wife. Woo!
Once I had gained Farnham's trust, the hard part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
Who were we meeting? I don't remember who we're meeting. Is it the Walrus? I think it's the Walrus.
What can I do for you, sir?
Howard Farnham II.
Howdy. My name's Howard M. Farnham II.
Okay. Should I know you? What can I do for you, sir?
Farnham was one hell of a drinker. I had to get the information out of him before he drank himself unconscious. Otherwise, I'd have to find that information myself.
Okay. Find the requested info before the timer runs out. Okay. That's not the information.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Ding Dong Casino. Billy Bob Barker's, ooh, Vietnamese.
Yes, I got a Vietnamese shave last time.
No. Please, come in. Of course. I remember you. Take a seat.
Ooh. That's Shady Bird. Birds are sketchy.
I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
This is downright outrageous. How dare you disrespect me?
Seriously? I'd love to see what you'd say about what I'd do to you if you don't answer my question. How much does it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
Oh, I didn't look at it. We're still trying to remember. Okay, let's go back.
Damn, sure enough, Booth put the nail on the coffin of my first marriage. You know, the wife that caught me cheating with the maid. My second marriage, too. You know what I did to her daddy? Same old with several mistresses. So I decided to stick to my guns and only deal with hookers. Even if I did end up marrying some.
I feel you, Mr. Farnham. So I'm going to be honest with you. I spent all my savings on poker. And if I had any money left, I'd spend that too.
Poker's not the trouble. It's the
We're
playing
trying to
with
play
no
poker.
bills in your pocket is the trouble.
Oh, trust me. I had plenty of bills.
Come on now. You ain't got a pot to piss in, son. I just paid 10 years worth of your salary fixing to play me some poker, and that's no more than petty cash to me.
Petty cash, to be honest.
I asked you how much.
Of course, they gave me one of the seats. What do you think I am, boy? Wait, I'll show you. I gotta get somewhere. Just a sec. I'll get it. I just put it over. I think I'll be right back.
You like what people say you got a pot to piss in?
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Oh, Vietnamese shave. How long the timer's going down? It's gotta be in the suitcase, right? Oh, check him. $20,000.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket? I'm almost certain, but tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
I don't know.
Let me tell you a little secret about my first wife, sonny boy. When I met that woman, she had no manners, no money, no... Who in the hell? Farnham. By God, if it ain't the hero of the day.
We gotta listen. Oh, come on.
It's not going to be easy to sound Texan, but I'll give it my best shot.
It's always the hands. Come on.
I probably don't need to imitate his gestures during the game, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to try.
We're gonna have to take his
I'll
hat.
be damned.
I'm right on it. I don't know what else I can do.
Nothing says Texan like a cowboy hat.
This tie. Gotta have a Texas tie.
With this,
I got my
Yes, sir.
granddad's.
New
I
York.
would really look the part.
Sure enough, I'm fixing to play poker with him. Boxing at the Grand, I'll be damned.
Knowing Farnham,
Nah,
the owner of
just
this
a few
brawl only
bourbons,
came
that's
here for
all.
business.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy.
Kenny.
God bless you, brother.
Kenny. Oh my God. They're gonna kill Kenny.
Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny who?
So besides when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need? They smell like a party.
I don't know. What else do we need? What haven't we looked at? The bar? There's gotta be something here. We're gonna go through all this.
Not even a Bible. At least it's comforting to know that when Farnham drinks too much, his female companions have less of a hard time.
There's a card down there. I'm gonna run out of time.
Luckily, there was only one Kinney in Farnham's address book, Kinney Eakes, residing at...
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan. Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eakes has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
Vietnamese shave, I guess. Fuck. How were we supposed to know that? We're wasting time there, Black. I don't care about those cards, but for some reason I keep getting them.
No matter how superficial someone may seem, there's always a way to win their heart.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob.
Did we fuck it
This
up?
here is my new friend Farnham. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I wonder what's
I
in that
haven't
case.
frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
Of course, we'll take good care of it.
Sure, but you better take good care of my girl.
We're from Texas, of course we're armed.
It'll be my pleasure.
Damn, we missed something in that case. Because we're taking around that fucking card.
Chips are on the table and guns are in the safe. Now, we got a lovely night of poker ahead of us, full of smoking and
Look
bourbon.
like they're in the safe.
Let's get started. Take a seat, Mr.
shit.
Farnham. Let me introduce you. To my right, wearing gray boxers and weighing in at 140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, a real son of a bitch. No offense to the women he exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't interfere.
Oh, what the hell? Y'all dealing with the worst player in Texas. Let's play
Y'all are
that.
dealing with the worst player in Texas.
You're just trying to make me overconfident, aren't you?
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in
Dude, look at that
Texas.
fucking lizard, man.
Really? So we're
Are those
colleagues
suspenders or
then?
is that a
Yeah,
vest?
you wish, Quince. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town called,
Dingo. what is it?
yeah, what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to Vegas, where gambling is legal.
You mean Ding Dong, Texas?
Ding dong. That's it.
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
Well, casino or no casino,
Well, I
let's just
did,
hope
Dick.
he doesn't keep
I
as
mean, he
many
did.
aces up his sleeve as the late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
To my left, wearing brown boxers and weighing in at 396 pounds,
Frank, show some respect, huh?
the hospitality tycoon, Polly.
What's his last name?
Tycoon. I just own a small bar with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but certain business transactions just couldn't happen anywhere else.
Damn it, Paulie. Why don't I know your last name?
Because they took it away from me. You have no idea how good my ex-wife's lawyer is.
Women, they even take our damn names.
You're too much, Paulie.
When you're done sightseeing, why don't you drop by La Iguana for a game of pool? And I'll buy you a drink. But I have to warn you, my clientele isn't crazy about furry fellas such as yourself.
Sorry, partner. I can't stand pool.
Well, then just come down to drink and drink some more.
Well, looks like Farnham won't be venturing into the pool hall business anytime soon.
Nice.
This guy here wants to start a boxing association in Texas. And guess who he's turning to for advice?
To be honest, several things got me worried, so I'd be much obliged for any counseling.
So, what worries you?
Athletes hooking up with each other, illegal gamblers, homicidal boxers.
Homicidal boxers like Bobby Yale.
Ha! That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet
wow.
you the audience gets a kick out of that. Billy Bob, bring out the bourbon. We're drying up here. I'll deal with a fresh deck, of course. We respect traditions in this establishment.
Poker is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up his sleeve. The real issue is knowing what to play for when there's much more than just money at stake.
Play to win.
Damn it! What again?
How many games have you won, Farnham?
The worst player in Texas, huh? Hey, Quint, you better start unbuckling that championship belt.
This ain't over yet. Mark my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha! Oh, hey, by the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
Just try to remember.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands now that his wife. Women just gotta have their vices. Their
Rehab.
She's
Hooked on
in a
drinks, huh?
rehab clinic now, hooked on tranquilizers and all that. That's it, tranquilizers. Don't tell me women don't have their vices too. Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on. Give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too
Give me the
soon
bourbon.
when I said that poker is easy for a good detective. Let's just say it's relatively simple. There's always someone ready to surprise you, relatively speaking.
Well, I'll be damned. I don't believe this.
What happened, Farnham?
Beginner's luck doesn't last forever, and that's when the real champ comes in. I hope you're ready to lose it all, my friend.
Poor Farnham.
What the hell?
Came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
They were gamblers.
Having to compete with illegal gamblers like that old Leary fella.
Oh, One would almost think that you live in New York, my friend. That son of a bitch killed one of my men and left
Jimmy.
the poor bastard on my damn porch. But he's a goner now. Ever since the sport got put on TV, people want a fair game, honest boxes, and no shady business. You can't break the law anymore like before. Nowadays, they gotta bribe those big network executives to negotiate for broadcasting rights.
What about athletes hooking up with each other?
Those there athletes hooking up with each other, like Al Stone and Helen Moore.
I see you subscribe to What's News. Yeah, my star boxer, the reigning champion. He's having an affair with America's sweetheart. Hey, I got nothing against those two idiots falling in love. Don't get me wrong, but it's taking a toll on his performance. I don't think he'll lose against Yale, but I'm starting to worry a bit. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince, you're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
No, let's go back and remember.
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. Sure, the sight of a millionaire choking on his own vomit had a certain poetic quality. Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die.
Can you lay on his side? Did that break his
Unfortunately,
antler?
I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
I hit the button. Oh, did I have to keep tapping or something?
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
I didn't break a sweat trying. Alright, let's watch the guy drunk ass
No,
choking on his
that
vomit.
son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. Sure, the sight of a millionaire choking on his own vomit had a certain poetic quality. Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die. Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
We got 12. Got a fucking litter, man. Well, he's a moose. So I need a moose amount of kids, I guess, huh?
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. Sure, the sight of a
Save
millionaire
him.
choking on his own vomit had a certain poetic quality. Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die. No, deserving or not, the man would live.
I mean, wouldn't that, his head, like, stick up if he tried to lay down? How many pictures of kids has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, well, that's something. I don't know
thought I
how
counted
to
7.
deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred. I won't lay
Cassidy.
a finger
Yeah.
on them until they're 12. After that, well... let's just say... some men have needs that can only be met by young
Man, fuck
girls
this
that
guy.
age, if you know what I mean. Are you alright, Farnham?
I want to listen to the conversation. So is their hands.
There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Fuck him.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass. Quince.
What the hell are you talking about?
I bet you're as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What? You lying piece of shit.
Quince.
Ah. Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Show your sleeve. Kill him. He's cheating. This is big money.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
Give him a Vietnamese shave.
It's 500 more. Huh. For washing up.
It's a deal.
Ah, yes! Fucking pedophile
Good call,
rat
Fly.
bastard.
I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you want them. I'm feeling generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby yell out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again, or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy.
You know, I was thinking that too. We'd steal some fucking oysters. Ah, the gun was in the case.
My own tracks would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, although I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
I must say, he didn't say that. There it goes. That was a fun scene. That was fun. Mostly because we got the pedophile fucking killed with a shotgun on the fucking chest. Point blank range. Dude, we've gotten a bunch of people killed. We got Jimmy
As for
killed.
me,
We got Colbert
it was
killed.
the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my deadly baby.
You know what? We didn't get Jimmy killed, to be honest. We just didn't save Jimmy.
Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby. Maybe I should have given myself a beating.
Oh, I forgot about the biker gang. We got kind of small arms for as ripped and sculpted as our chests and abs are. Just saying.
Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym now, please.
14 days to the fight. If we gotta go through 14 days, this is a long ass game. Or the days are really short.
It was like this when I got here.
Call the cops?
Did you call the police?
No, only you.
Good. Calm down. I'll take care of this.
Doesn't look like she's very,
Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
dick.
What are you doing?
Do you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Ugh.
Paper tissue that smells like sardines. I bet a walrus likes sardines. We got 4 deductions we can make.
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract. Not that I
Nice,
suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money. Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Did they take anything?
No, although... When you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
That's too bad. It looks like they took it.
Missing gun. Come on, I'm getting stuck on that open filing cabinet. Can we not go past it? Is that it? Is that it? Alright, let's make some deductions. Alright, you guys got an hour? It might take us a minute. We got 4 of them. Alright. Ill soul matches don't match the footprints at the gym. Cigarette case with an amended description. Well, Larry bet 50 grand on Yale. And he always plays it safe.
It looks like O'Leary has rigged the fight between Stone and Yale.
Well, hopefully Yale doesn't know about it. Alright, O'Leary's wife is cheating with Colbert, not anymore. Mary's been at Yale's place recently. Yale's souls don't match. Who's that guy passing for Yale's doctor? Who did the footprints of the gym belong to? The gym burglar signed a document with his foot. Helen Moore in the cigarette case. And that'd be the footprints matched. Larry keeps remaining pictures of Helen Moore in the drawer.
It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary.
Is that it? And that's how they're fixing the fight. Oh, we got more. Alright, Doctor, shoes don't match. Helen Moore and Desmond are in love. Mom says she hates Larry.
If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
Jim Burglar signed a document with his footprint. Are they the same? Finished after winning a fight back when Yale was a kid. Mary's been there. Dunn's murder had it all planned out, carefully planned out. The yells don't match. Who do the footprints belong to? Come on. Wouldn't let me get to it. No, that's probably why. I was wrong. I just saw these two flash. Is that a coincidence? I thought I tried that. Alright, I'm not going to play that game again. That's what we just did. Alright, I guess there's no reason to them flashing. There's nothing else with the... I think it's got anything to do with that. We got two sets of footprints to find? Is that what it is? Oh, fuck. You guys got any ideas? Sniveler, Selena, you guys still out there? This is a new one we got. Everything else we've had for a minute. So what would prepare this one to? It's just two of them we gotta match up. I don't know how hard this could be, but I'm a fucking idiot apparently. Ah, I hadn't tried that one yet. I guess we're just gonna have to go through fuck all. Yale's souls don't match the footprints in Jim. Mary's been in this place? No. Yale's shoes don't fetch, and the dude disappeared when he was a kid, maybe? No? Alright, dominance. Sign with a dot foot. No. Footprints belong to. Do I gotta put them in the right order, maybe? Who do the footprints belong to? And then Yale's don't match either. Okay, so at least we got something here. I don't know if it's... Am I on the right track here? Who do the footprints belong to? Sign with a document. Give me a hint. Don't tell me, give me a hint. Alright, who do the footprints belong to? Well, this is the obvious one. We tried this though, right? Okay, so that goes, doesn't tell us no. Alright, who do they belong to? Sign the document, and then Yale's feet don't match. There's nothing else with feet besides O'Leary and his dominance, but didn't we just try that?
No, the footprints don't match. Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Alright. Are we done with that shit? She doesn't like us too much. Can we talk to her?
Is this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady. Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Yes. You think she did this?
Who's Clarice Freeman? Well, of course it can't be alphabetical order. A fake doctor. Always wins because he cheats. I gave him away and Cassidy ordered the barber to kill him. The robber. Why do we know he's a big guy? We got a picture of him. Let's go upstairs. Oh. Oh, I hope she's okay. Can we not go upstairs?
Wait here,
There we go.
please.
We have to get a running start. Sliced her. Let's look at the incision first.
Could be a knife wound. The murder was brutal.
Check the hand. It's always the hand.
Ah, damn.
As she died, she looked for a picture of her kids.
I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet."
What's going on there? Don't touch her.
I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Good. Do you have the keys?
Strange
If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that
are
might
going
be
on
his
in the
next
gym.
stop. If he hasn't been there yet.
So we're going to old boy's house. I don't remember his name. What was his name? Al, Bob, Jim.
For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or... Oh.
Yep, I've already been here.
It doesn't look like anyone picked the lock.
There's a picture missing, for damn sure. No, we're not even going to bring attention to that? Okay. But we're going to do every one of these things. Black Fantasy. Little Hand Fletcher.
Look at that. The guy sure had good taste.
I say art for senseless. People call anything art. Yeah.
I see more art in a boxer's hypnotizing footwork than in certain modern paintings.
That's a good idea. Can we not go any further down than behind the bookcase? Okay. Something going on with that cushion. It's been flipped over. John Wilder's greatest triumph, The Quiet Lion.
I seem to recall Dunn being mad about the pictures, but who knows?
Joe Dunn, that's his name.
It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things. Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar.
Thorpe is his brother, right?
It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it.
Anything over here? Big ass bear. I wouldn't fight a fucking bear.
As I glanced at the telephone, I remembered the weekly password for O'Leary's illegal gambling operation. Even though I had rejected his reward for telling him about Colbert and his wife, I had managed to make my own dirty money by ratting out the Eagle Pimp during our poker game. How much damage could a small bet do?
No.
What harm could I do? Only the invisible type.
No, that seemed like it was asking for something bad to happen. The Life of Harry Bardwick, Father of Baseball. Bartholomew. Really, we can't look at that cushion. The cushion scream and look at me. Table there. Anything in there? No. I'm gonna hide shit in the shitter. Hide your shit in the shitter. Come on, get out of there. Give me a camera turn. There we go. It's a kid's room? Under your skin.
One of the very few teen idols who only got better with age. What's this doing here?
Spano's glove in Sonia Dunn's room. There was something above the bed, too.
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
Or abacus? Search the drawers. So we're just starting music boxes. How much noise can we fucking make, Black? I kind of want to search shit on the floor there, but I guess we'll start here.
Another empty closet.
It's on the floor.
You still looked at her every morning, so many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
The world's best dad on Father's Day. That can't be important. Surely they didn't miss that. My dear Mary, I bring you to this rooftop, the place where... My dear Mary, I bring you to this rooftop where our love was born. Oh, he's writing down how he's going to propose to her. Where the love I feel for you is born, to give you this ring and...
This is too private.
Took the tank top laid out. Came in through the window.
Is this how he got in?
Could still be here.
Or did he only want to impress Mary?
That's like Sex Panther. 60% of the time, it works all the time. Masculinity starts at work.
Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake.
Cool, we can look at it again. Is there a reason we can look at it again? I can't zoom in. Bad shit always goes down in the kitchen.
Ready-made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this? Dunn died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay.
You hungry, Black? Oh, look at that penguin, man. He looks fucking... Like he's taking this shit serious.
Of course. Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
Get that card. There it is. Sardines.
Sardines. It's been open for a few hours. No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. What the hell was the burglar looking for? And most importantly, did he find it?
Paper tissue smells like sardines.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
It brings back... I don't know. It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know the feeling.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the Army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
What's the top left? That's all.
Who's the guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
No.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic,
that
and
the
a doctor
doctor?
with the New York Warriors, which is how he met Spanow. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What happened to all of them?
Zhukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same.
Aww.
You see what I meant with the last day of summer. And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
Well,
I do. What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals. That's how I founded this agency. But then something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
What happened to Mitchell?
What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing
Why is he out
well.
of focus? I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago.
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously? Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best. You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano? No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say. Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
Okay, so why was the lizard at the hospital? What do they have to do with this? That's the question.
Yes?
What's the link?
Sonia,
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
where is she?
Don't jump. Nipper's checking her ass out again.
You know, it's dangerous.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What?
Let's play into it.
I live with that constant thought.
Then we're both in the same boat. The first time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You've realized just how much you really loved him.
I guess so. But that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away. To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am. And you won't even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
People you hate wind up dead. Bobby doesn't deserve your hate. The more you hate, the worse you
The
feel.
more you hate, the worse you feel.
You think I don't know that? I need someone to blame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
Hate me. A good detective would have found the killer by now.
That's nonsense. You've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities. You're kind, smart, and beautiful.
Are you really trying to flatter me now?
No, seriously, I didn't mean to... Sorry.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject?
Did
you go to my father's apartment?
Yes. The thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help.
Great taste in music.
Your dad had great taste in music.
You think? Let me guess. The same taste you have, right?
Exactly.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
With the war picture.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic Five.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
Well, no
No?
shit.
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Your father saved Thorpe?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire
Look at Joe.
killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
Oh, Mitchell.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere. Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think
I
I
guess we
saw
should've asked
him
about the
once,
uncle.
but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star. That was a long time ago.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing. I see you were dead serious about me hating you.
Music box.
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory.
Comic book time, eh?
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates.
Pirates are.
So my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time.
That's
It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
What is it, a clue?
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh, yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern. But I'm glad we agree. I thought you shared my father's taste in music.
Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go.
Wait, I still have a couple of questions for you.
Well, you can't go anywhere.
Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. You'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
Yes. I guess I owe it to my father in spite of it all.
Well, I think you've already answered all my questions.
It's about time. I thought you were waiting for me to freeze out here.
You were out here first, lady.
Anyway. Thanks for the company.
I didn't mean to not say anything.
I knew I was looking at a solution, but what exactly needed solving?
The lizard. Really, we can't deduct that the lizard is the Mitchell?
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
He's a fucking anteater? I hit it. I really did. How come we didn't hear it?
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
Dude, we're a cat. We should be able to just... Oh, man.
It's not the lack of credibility in the screenplay that bothers me. Plus, it's actually pretty handy. When a crook talks to you in the middle of a fight, you know you're up against a rookie.
We need to get
And if he
info.
doesn't even say, "Help me, please,"
We tried to help him. Damn it. We needed him to talk.
What did they say?
nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives. Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red.
You didn't get us that bad?
He hasn't woken up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while. Vulpine, 7 letters.
Devious.
Devious?
You think that's the same thing? I don't know. Sounds a bit off to me.
Smell like sardines. Got his card. He's tearing his pants from the small shoes.
Wait,
They look
I know.
dirty too.
Vulpine, 7 letters. Cunning. What are you looking for?
Nothing. Will he live?
He'll live.
So what have you found out?
Randall Lee. Apparently in love with our penitentiary system, judging by the frequency of his visits. Theft, assault, extortion, minor things of the sort.
Any partners?
Always works alone. He's never ratted out his employers, provided they exist. Did you find anything? Is this our man? Do you have proof?
What do we got? I think they're the same shoes. Okay, what do we got here? It's fabric and the engineer's terrace pants. We can get that one.
Looks like we know who tore his pants following Clarice Freeman up to the rooftop.
Look at him. He tried to be all cool, jumping around and shit. Just fucking run, man.
His pants have a tear in them. I found a piece of that same fabric at the gym, on the stairs that lead to the rooftop where we found the second body.
Makes sense, but how many pairs of ripped pants are walking around New York City? I don't call that evidence.
Oh, shut up, dog. Anteater's feet were small. It looks like that's white paint, too. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Is that what I just did? No, okay.
The guy who broke into the gym in Dunn's place has a thing for sardines. Did you smell his breath?
Right, because there's only one sardine fanatic on this side of the Hudson. I need something more.
I saw footprints from those very same shoes next to both the gym murders.
Unless you're telling me that shoe is a limited edition, I'm gonna need something else.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Broken in the gym in Dunn's place. And Yale's prints don't match. Yay!
One of the thugs that attacked me the other night had a snout just like his.
I'm sorry, but you can't incriminate someone based solely on species. What else you got?
What more do you need? I've given you 4 pieces of evidence.
Right? None of which are conclusive.
He tried to throw me off the rooftop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He's our man.
No, he's not our man.
Make up your mind.
He's just a puppet. Someone is pulling his strings.
Could it be Yale?
No. Yeah.
He's hiding something for sure. But I don't think he did it. By the way, was he discharged? His room is empty.
They let him out yesterday. He's in police custody now. You can tell he's an athlete. Made quite the comeback. Anyone else would have taken 10 times as long. Anyway, he better be fine. You know they've ordered me to escort him to Madison Square Garden on the day of the fight.
Yeah, I heard something of the sort.
What have you heard?
Just tell him.
Frank Cassidy. He's friends with the governor.
You don't say. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Me and Cassidy are homies.
Quick, what do you want? Good cop or bad cop?
Bad guy.
I'm the bad guy.
Good thing someone took out the trash.
Good morning, Mr. Lee. I assume you're aware that you're about to be accused of murder, and that thanks to the witness testimonies of Mr. Blacksad and Miss Dunn, your future's not looking too good.
Go to hell, you dog.
If I chuck you the pillow, nobody would know.
I swear that if I catch you outside, you'll wish you were in hell.
Blacksad, stay out of this. Remember who's the cop here. Maybe we can offer you a deal. We know someone hired you to kill Joe Dunn and Clarice Freeman. What do you have to say?
I'll call your bluff. You ain't got nothing.
I excel at false evidence.
You know, I'm really good at planting false evidence.
Shut up, or I'll kick you out. If you tell us who hired you, we'll help you.
What can you offer me?
I'll let you live, bitch.
How much is your life worth to you?
Don't pay attention to him, Mr. Lee. We aren't vigilantes. But we can significantly reduce your sentence.
That's a start, but it's not good enough. I want in on the witness protection program. New city, new job, new identity, and a clean police record. That's the only way I'll talk. Meanwhile, I want police protection 24/7. I'm afraid that...
Whoa! Oh, shit!
Watch out!
It's fucking him. Did we drop him? I think you're in a hospital.
Luckily, Smirnov's wound wasn't as bad as Randall's. Unfortunately, the police found nothing on the nearby rooftops. Our best shot at finding the killer was gone, so I went back to my previous lead.
Why aren't we lighting it still? Now, unfortunately, guys, I think this is a good place to stop. Fuck. We better do those before we go. We ain't gonna remember shit next week.
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates, so my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing.
probably hanging it. Whoa, 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 whoa. And there was a dog, and bingo was his name-o.
Bing bang!
Hello, Smirnoff residence.
You're dead! No, I got you with my lasso!
Can you quiet down, kids?
Dunn got killed for stirring the hornet's nest.
And you confessed your crime!
Kids, please.
He'd been investigating athletes for months, including Helen Moore and Al Stone, among others. Dunn's notes aren't all that clear, and I'm not sure what he was after. But I'd say we're facing a widespread corruption case.
Well, if you're right, that could be some dangerous evidence. Bring it here ASAP.
Sure, but there's something important that I need to finish first.
What's that, Black?
I wanted to follow a certain lead on my own before Smirnoff had the chance to see anything.
Which lead was that?
According to his notebook, Dunn had seen Craig Spano at Sam's diner just 4 days before his death.
Scram, you son of a bitch!
How is Mary?
Playing the sad little victim at home. And here I am, up to my neck! What the hell do you care, anyway? Beat it!
It might have been easier to slap the information out of him, but I decided to trust in a universal truth. Everyone is guilty of something. You don't know who I am, right?
Don't know and don't care! Come on, spit it out!
I'm John H. Blackmore, Public Health Inspector.
Oh, yeah, right. There are some real freaks around here, so I have to be firm, you know? Have you eaten? Dinner's on the house.
I don't know what my house can risk.
After you answer my questions.
Sure, go ahead. Your call. Always at your disposal, Inspector. Ask away.
Fear turned him soft and made him talk. Sure enough, Dunn had been there a few days back with a chimpanzee who matched Spano's description. Apparently, the guy still lived with his father. Dunn said he couldn't stay there a day more. For the time being, he would move into his place.
Wait a minute. What does Public Health Services have to do with that shit?
The chimp died of food poisoning.
But wait! He didn't even eat!
Which is even worse.
Yeah, I want to do the deductions as soon as you'll let me.
Dunn had taken Spano to his place. I wanted to believe that when Randall Lee broke into the apartment, Spano fled to his former address. But where could that be?
He was an orphan. Hey, that wasn't too hard.
I got you. If the living have rich and poor neighborhoods, so do the dead. In the mid-19th century, Greenwood became the resting place to the city's most distinguished citizens. Thinkers, scientists, writers, inventors, artists, businessmen, politicians, police officers, thieves, pimps, and murderers.
Don't fall.
Here lie the bodies of the soulless minds that raised New York from the ground up. Now you know where to go to become somebody in the Big Apple.
Dun dun dun. Alright, let's do these deductions and let's get out of here. We gotta save it first somehow. Every person kills anyone he threatens to him in business. What? Do we have to match it up like this?
Mitchell, who fought with Dunn during the war, tried to pass as Yale's doctor.
He didn't try to, he pretty much did it. Alright, let's see here. I mean, do we have to get them in the right order? Alright, doesn't matter. Alright.
O'Leary
so
wouldn't have
O'Leary
sent Randall to kill Dunn. He would have dragged him to his basement, given him his little speech, and then killed him himself.
I want to force a save. How do we force a save here? When in the gym, I know where to force a save. Big ass cemetery. I didn't even see that there. Look at that guy's face. He's like, ha ha. There's another card right there.
A Celtic cross. Supposedly, the ring keeps the devil at bay by reflecting the sunlight. Really handy at this time of the day.
You see my baseball? There was a save. Alright, guys. Drop a like if you haven't already. Drop a sub if you're new.